just having some juicy mango, and our last night in Georgetown, Penang. There's a mosque just across the road, so we get the call to prayer. It's one of the things we really love about being in these Muslim countries. You're hearing the call to prayer at all hours. It's not brilliant when it's at like 5 in the morning, but it's just a nice thing to hear. 7 o'clock in the morning and all is well. We're up early because we've got some travelling to do today. Mostly we're ready, we just have some breakfast. We're up before the sun. There's plenty of traffic on the road already. Everyone's off to work. And we're off to Malacca.
This is the bus terminal in Georgetown. So we got an Uber to here. You can buy a ticket where you meet them at the central bus station in Georgetown, and they take you to this main bus station. But we figured Ubers are so cheap here that it's probably easier just to take the Uber. Now we're just trying to work out which bus is ours so we can get to Malacca. The girls thought that was really funny. The Ep92 bus.
There's our bus.
So our homemade bags are living up to their challenge. We're on a plastic-free adventure, and we've managed to stop on the bus. We've managed to make sure that we have plastic-free food for the bus journey, and the girls are enjoying that. Our little bags are filled with plastic-free food for later because it's a 7-hour journey. Normally we would have crisps, water bottles, packets of nuts, you know, everything wrapped in plastic within an inch of its life, and we would have masses of plastic waste at the end of the journey. So it's really good to be making a difference, hopefully.
It's a plastic-free life.
It is a plastic-free life. I just wanted to say something about this plastic-free life that we're adopting, or trying to adopt. So we're trying to be, I guess, eco-tourists in a way. As we've been travelling around Asia, we saw quite a lot of waste, plastic bottles, rubbish just strewn everywhere on the beaches and some of the most beautiful places that we've seen in our lives, and it was a really sad image, and it doesn't need to be this way. So we're doing what we can as an individual family, and we'll continue to do what we can as an individual family, and are thinking about plans of how we can actually make a difference in some way to this plastic pandemic that we seem to have in our world right now. So one of the things we did, obviously, as you saw, is we made our bags at Christmas. You know, and now we're literally trying to live a plastics-free existence while travelling, which is proving difficult, but we are achieving it. And I think what I wanted to say was that actually it's having a positive effect in other areas as well. And in terms of the food that we're eating is probably, you know, we're not eating as much snack food or rubbish food, and you know, that might be resulting in actually becoming a bit healthier as well. And also in terms of the money we spend has been reduced because we can't just buy everything. You know, it's not as convenient to find products that don't have plastic in them, so actually that makes us less likely to be consumerist and just buy stuff whenever we feel like we're hungry or something like that, and buy unnecessarily. So it's having a really positive effect in quite a few different areas, instead of, you know, just the focus on being sort of eco-friendly and for the planet. We're actually also improving our own lives as we do this, and hopefully that will show as we progress through this journey of getting to this kind of zero waste, plastic-free life.
7-hour bus trip update.
It's now the 9-hour bus trip. Oh, bumpy bus trip.
Bumpy bus.
The 9-hour bus trip.
We think it's going to be a 9-hour bus trip.
Yeah. We're 9.5 hours into our 7-hour journey. And we don't even know when we're going to arrive, but we're really pleased because the girls are obviously now just excellent travellers, and a 9.5 hour journey doesn't mean diddly to them anymore. Anyway, they've all got their Kindles, all of them are reading really well. The twins' reading has come on so far now that they can just sit and read Kindles on a 9.5-hour journey.
9 hours.
It's been 9.5 hours, for bad things.
7.
I know. So we got time for some petrol filling up. Why not? Who cares anymore? Yeah. We don't know what time we're getting
I'd rather
there.
we had enough petrol to get us to the bus station than run out of petrol and have to walk to the bus station.
So we got a taxi. We're all in the back. So yeah, we're glad to have got a taxi. Hopefully we'll get there soon. We're all very tired.
Malacca have a lot of places to visit, all interesting place.
So we arrived 10 hours later. It was the 10-hour journey that should have taken 7 hours. But our flat's cool. It's up really high again. Freakishly high, some might say, but the girls are super excited because there's a bath. They haven't seen a bath for a long time, so they're really happy about that. It's actually quite a cool bath where you can bathe and look at the amazing view if you dare. It's 38 floors up, so it's really high. But it's not bad for £50 a night. You can't really complain. I think we're gonna miss that when we go back to the UK. We'll just be like, what do you mean that costs that much? Because we've had such nice accommodation and such cheap prices. Anyway, we're gonna go and find a supermarket or some sort of food. Lizard in that drain. Quite a big one. How cool is that?
Thanks for watching. We hope you liked our video. And don't forget to click on like below. Don't forget to subscribe to the TaawkTV channel below. Bye.